Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel, welcome back to this video. So, I am really sorry that I didn't have a CWS episode out this week. I have been frantically busy. I've been working on the Twitch, I've been working on the YouTube channel. We have a new upload into the Twitch VODs, which is my Inscription Part 2 video, I believe it is, where we beat the first act. That will be linked near the end of the video, but it will be linked in the top here. Just so then you guys know that one. So I'm here to bring you SummerSlam 2023, but I thought, why not do 2 extra shows for you as well? Talk about AEW Rampage and AEW Collision with 2 matches that I really want to watch, but I watch the whole shows themselves. So, first bit is going to be Rampage, second bit is going to be SummerSlam, third bit is going to be Collision. So, let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna quickly rewatch Rampage, and then Rampage, and I will get to it. So we just had AEW Rampage. I just rewatched it to get it fresh in my mind. We had the Hardy Boys, the Hardys, and Keith Lee taking on Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and the Blade. This was a very fun opening contest. I thought these 6 guys worked really well together. It was entertaining. It was well done. Kip, Butcher, and Blade, chicken shit heels, and all that. It was really fun. It was entertaining. Swanton Bomb gets the win for Jeff Hardy onto Kip Sabian. But again, but Kip for All In. He's in the UK. But that boy for All In. Book him, please. Even on the pre-show, just book him. He is damn fucking good. Just a few things as well. Jeff was moving around a lot better than his last match. You know, win rust and all that shit, it happens. Again, you know, it's one of these things where it's like, win rust is a big apropos with these things, but at the same time, you know, Jeff did look okay. Moving forward, we had Anna Jay versus Sky Blue. This was a fun little matchup. I believe this is my first time reviewing a Sky Blue match. I could be wrong. But this was still entertaining, this was still good. It does lead into something that happens on Collision, which we'll talk about in a moment, or in the third act of this video. But this was fun, it was entertaining, it was well done. Anna Jay gets a win with the Queen Slayer. And yeah, it was fun. Next up, just to say as well, Anna Jay has really, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of people's eyes, has grown. As a heel, I think personally, and yeah, you know, it's very, very entertaining. So next up, we had AR Fox and Swerve Strickland taking on 2 Hammerheaders. You know, 2 jobbers. Unfortunately, I didn't catch their names. I've been very busy. This was fun. It's basically just to get over AR Fox and Strickland's tag team debut and all that jazz. So of course they were going to get the win on this one. You know, they do fit so well together. They've worked in Lucha Underground. They've worked in Lucha Underground. They work here. You know, it's very entertaining. It is a fun matchup. AR Fox and Swerve Strickland get the win. Nice little storytelling between Nick Wade, Darby Allin. I'm sorry, I am so sorry guys, I have been watching wrestling for the past 10 fucking hours at this point in time, and I literally forgot that my microphone was off in the last video, so I had to re-record this entire video, which is so annoying, but hey ho, shit happens, and that's what happens when you are so tired. But yeah, you know, this is going to build up to a nice storyline between AR Fox, the embassy, Nick Wayne, and when Darby Allin comes back, Darby Allin and Sting. So this is going to be fun. Next up, our main event for Rampage, and our final match of the first part. Best Friends versus the Blackpool Combat Club in a parking lot brawl. This was fun. This was very, very entertaining, I thought. I'm not normally a big fan of hardcore wrestling to a degree, but this was fun, it was entertaining, it was really brilliant, I thought. Motley really needs to stop it with the fucking blading, in my opinion, but hey ho, if he wants to blade, he can blade. I'm not his mum, nicely, and I'm not his dad. Was this as good as the first parking lot brawl with Best Friends and Santana and Ortiz? My personal opinion, no. I think this was a little bit weaker due to the fact of the BCC are not really known for, they're known for, for fighting, they're known for hardcore brawls, but parking lot brawls they're not really known for. That's why it worked so well with Santana and Ortiz with the best friends, because those four guys just, the best friends are walking into something that they don't know, while Santana and Ortiz are walking into something that they really fucking know well. So, yeah, it was entertaining. It was a fun matchup. The winner of this match would face Lucha Brothers on Dynamite, and the winners are the Blackpool Combat Club. Really think it should have been best friends, personally, but that's my opinion. Overall, Rampage, this is my second review of Rampage, I believe. I believe I recorded the first one. Could be wrong on that one. This was entertaining. It was fun. It was a good, it was literally an hour. It was an hour's worth of wrestling, so, it's a piece of piss, really. So, with that being said, chat, I will get back to you once I have watched SummerSlam, because I'm doing this very awkwardly, and I'm doing this as quickly as fucking possible. So, I will rewatch SummerSlam, and I will get back to you in just a moment. So, just watch SummerSlam. This was very, very, interesting. There were a lot of good things in this matchup. This was really fun, though. It was very cool. Holy fucking shit, 5 fucking hours of wrestling again from, well, 4 hours technically. Well, 5 hours if you include the pre-show. So, yay! But no, this was fun. It was a fun show. SmackDown in general. So, here we go. First matchup, Logan Paul versus Ricochet. This was entertaining. It was not as high spotty as I thought it'd be, but this is the first match on the card, which would lead into why Logan Paul had to start the match, because of the Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul fight that was happening on the same fucking day. So Logan had to literally get this match out of the way with and then bugger off to support his brother nicely. So that's why I think that's why mainly he started the show. But it was a good start off. Logan Paul gets the win after a loaded fist with the blast knuckles onto Ricochet. Hopefully this feud continues to pay back where Ricochet gets his win back. I fucking hope so, because he needs a fucking win back. Let me just flip my phone over whilst I'm talking nicely. So yeah, very entertaining, very well done between those two men. Sorry. Next up, Cody Rhodes defeated Brock Lesnar. This was fun. This was a really fun matchup, I thought. Very entertaining, very well done. These two are going into the rubber match, obviously. Cody wins the first match, and then Brock wins the second match. So this was a workout, which one's going to win kind of thing. Cody winning after getting the shit kicked out of him to a point and basically coming back was A-okay in my book. Cody was then cheered. It was a unanimous decision that Cody was going to win this match, and the ending wasn't actually supposed to happen. Brock actually goes and celebrates hugs Punk, for fuck's sake. I've just watched Collision, that's why I've got Punk on the brain. I'm sorry, people. Brock hugs Cody, raises his arm and gives him a handshake, so that shows that he actually has a lot of respect for Cody Rhodes after this matchup. Very ideally, I thought was actually nice. That was actually quite nice, I thought. So yeah, very good. Next up, LA Knight defeated 24 other men in the Slim Jim SummerSlam Battle Royal. Fuck me, that was hard to say. Last eliminating Sheamus. So the order of eliminations were, fuck me, here we go. Apollo Crews, JD McDonough, Rick Boots, Otis, Ivar, Eric, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tommaso Ciampa, Cameron Grimes, Austin Theory, Santos Escobar, Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, Ridge Holloway, Butch, Matt Riddle, at the same time, those two at the same time, Omos, The Miz, Grayson Waller, Karrion Kross, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, AJ Styles, and lastly, Sheamus. So let me talk to you. Yeah, I didn't like Eli Drake when he was in TNA. I thought it was a really shit gimmick originally, but this was actually quite fun. I actually have done a 180 on the whole LA Knight gimmick, and I think it works really well. So yeah, LA Knight winning, finally getting a big win, to be honest with you, is a good thing. You know, he's getting cheered. Give him a fucking win, you dumb assholes. Sorry about Pete chat. I do apologise about that. But yeah, this worked. It worked really well, and yeah, LA Knight getting the win, yeah, just makes logical sense. Also, shout out to my boy Decky, 19 years of friendship. Our friend anniversary was a few days ago. Sorry I missed it, brother. I've just been really fucking busy, so I hope this little note mention of our friend anniversary makes up for it. Again, I do apologise about that, brother. Next up, Shayna Baszler defeated Ronda Rousey by technical submission in an MMA rules match. A lot of people were chanting boring in this match. I actually found it enjoyable. I actually, you know, as a casual viewer of MMA, I have seen UFC, I have seen Bellator, I haven't seen MMA live, but I like MMA. I do enjoy MMA, I am a casual viewer of it, so when this match was announced, I thought, okay. Like, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been like AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in an MMA rules match. They've got two people who can actually do MMA. They've got Shayna Baszler and they've got Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey was a former UFC Women's Champion, and Shayna Baszler has trained with Ronda Rousey in MMA and also has fights in the MMA scene. So this one makes sense. Yeah, it just makes sense. It made sense to have this match. It was good. I thought it was okay. I thought it was very interesting. A different style of match that we don't rarely see. I think if they called this an actual, just a straight out submission match, I think the crowd would have been behind it just a little bit more. But it is one of them things that were chanting boring. And yeah, you know, Shayna Baszler gets the win with the Katira Clutch, I believe it's called. I could be wrong on that one. Next up, Gunther defeated Drew McIntyre for the IC title. This was fun. This was entertaining. This was really, really good, I thought. It was well done. Two big men just knocking 10 bells of shit into each other. It was really fun, I thought. It was a great matchup. And Gunther is now only 32 days away from defeating Honky Tonk Man's all-time record of 424 days as Intercontinental Champion. So they're going to do that, have Gunther beat the record, and then they're going to give someone a new title reign. I think that's how the best way they're going to do it. I think that's going to elevate that's going to elevate Gunther, I think, to a point where it's going to be a good idea. Next up, Seth Rollins defeated Finn Balor for the world title. A lot of story going into this. There was too much story to go into it. Finn has 7 written on his shoulder for the injury that accosted him the Universal Championship at SummerSlam 2016. Seth comes out in the same jacket that he injured Finn with. This was really cool. Of course, Judgment Day get involved. Damian Priest slides the briefcase into the ring. It is used as a weapon. Seth hits the curb stomp on it. 1, 2, 3. Seth retains. Very good. Next up, Bianca Belair defeated Asuka and Charlotte Flair to become the new women's champion. But that isn't the person who walks away with the belt. We'll get to that in a moment. This was a fun matchup. Bianca looks like she hurt her knee badly. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it isn't a serious injury. It's a fun matchup. It's an entertaining matchup. Charlotte coming back and getting a title shot. You know, it's been done to death. People are like, yeah, she doesn't deserve it. Whether you fucking like it or not, she's going to get a title shot because it's Charlotte fucking Flair. So, you know, just roll the punches, guys. It was fun. I mean, having Asuka lose the belt to Bianca after just regaining it like 2 months ago, I think it is. Fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. I'm not going to lie, chat. But who did walk out with the Women's Championship? Well, Io Sky defeated Bianca Belair to become the new WWE Women's Champion. Io Sky cashes in her Money in the Bank. I don't know if this is supposed to be a proper run-in or this was just a last-minute thing because of the injury, but Io Sky comes out and attacks Bianca Belair, attacks Charlotte Flair, attacks Asuka, and basically gets the win, and it's the new WWE Women's Champion. This is very entertaining. It was a fun matchup, and Dakota Kai comes out and basically celebrates with them as well. This is really fucking good. So, Our final matchup is Roman Reigns versus Jay Uso in tribal combat for not only for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, but recognition of tribal chief of the Anoa'i family. This was fucking awesome. There was a lot of different things rolling into this match. There was, there was what was going to happen with fucking Solo Sikoa. What's going to happen? Who's going to run in? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? Well, the match starts off really good. It is a no DQ match, so tables get brought out, blah, 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 and all that. Very entertaining, very well done. I am skimming over this match because I am so fucking tired and I want fucking sleep, people. I want sleep. I've been up for nearly 10 fucking hours. This was entertaining. It was really good. But Jimmy comes out and screws Jay out of the title. That was a shocker. That really shocked me. So, yeah, I don't know where we're going to go with that. Spear through the table gets the win for Roman Reigns and the retention of not only the tribal chief of the Anoa'i family, but also the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So, 2 shows down, 1 show left. Let's get to AEW Collision. So, we are now at AEW Collision, chat. I've just finished watching the show. This was actually a very entertaining show. I'm only going to talk about the matches. I'm not going to talk about the backstage segments, bar a few segments that made sense with Rampage. So, FTR versus Brian Cage and Big Will. This was a fucking amazing opening contest. Really fun, really entertaining. FTR just are that damn good. They're fucking awesome. FTR are still the best tag team in the, even though they were like AAA Tag Team Champions, they were Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, they were NJPW Tag Team Champions. I believe it was NJPW Tag Team titles. I could be wrong on that one. They've been the AEW champions for a while. They have been really fucking good. They have been steamrolling for competition, and with the win, I believe it was they got the win on Brian Cage with the shatter machine. But then. They call out the Young Bucks for AEW All In Wembley. So we are getting more matches for the card. See, I told you, with AEW having 4 fucking premiere shows, they can be a little bit more relaxed when it comes to announcing matches. But we got 2 major announcements on this show. And oh boy, am I happy about the second one. So, again, we have we have this amazing opening contest, and then we have the announcement that FTR wants to face the Young Bucks in a rubber match at Wembley at All In. Will it be for the AEW Tag Team titles? I think so. Do I think the Young Bucks are going to win? Ha! No. I hope they don't win, but we'll see. Oh God, I'm really tired. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we had Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Martinez for the TBS Championship. This was very entertaining, I thought. This was a good matchup. This was fun, and at the same time, these women are, Chris Statlander, I think, has improved so much that I've seen over the years, over the last year or so, sorry. Statlander's babyface fire is still good. Like, Statlander can keep the fans interested in her matches, which is really good. This is the thing that I have a problem with. I've seen on Twitter, or X, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that there is some hatred, there is, like, backstage heat around the women's division in AEW. If there is, that is fucking stupid. Because this women's division is fucking good. There are so many talented women in this card. in this company. I don't think there is. I think there's just people online shit stirring. And yes, okay, fine. What you can say about me is I'm shit stirring as well. But when you just see people who are not even a part of the company talking shit about women that are in the company, and then it's like, hello. Like, I don't think, if there is such a toxic behaviour behind the scenes, we would have heard a lot more about it. And I'm not going to lie, Tony Khan would have fucking put out an official statement in regards to it. I don't think he has. Now, granted, I could be wrong on that one. If I am, I do apologise. But I feel like that there is, is there some heat? Will there be annoyances backstage? Will there be some tempers flaring? Of course there is. You can't go anywhere in this day and age without having without tempers flaring and having a disagreement. Not having a full-blown fight, not being like, colleagues argue. Trust me on that one. I've been in companies before where colleagues have had full-blown fist fights, like in front of customers and in front of bosses. No joke. I've seen it. I've had to pull apart a few balls myself. It sucks when that shit happens because you're a team, but I've seen this on I've seen it on X, and I think there's a lot more good than bad in the women's division. There is so many talented women in the AEW women's division. It's just trying to find the perfect spotlights for them. And to be honest, Statlander and Mercedes Martinez, this was a good matchup. This was a very interesting matchup. And I'm not going to lie, I'd say put this on Dynamite. I think this would be a really good matchup on Dynamite. And we also had Diamondest, who used to the lady who used to win with Pride and Powerful in TNA. I can't think of her name now. It says here Diamondate. I can't say her name properly. I'm very sorry about that. After she runs out to attack Statlander and Martinez. Then Willow Nightingale comes out, hinting at a tag team match, which does get confirmed further down the line on the show before our main event. But yeah, this was a fun matchup, and it was entertaining. Fresh faces, and yeah, I'm all for seeing fresh faces on shows and stuff like that. So, Toni Storm, so this is one of the segments I want to talk about. So Toni Storm lost the AEW Women's Championship to Hikaru Shida on Wednesday night's Dynamite. And amazingly, she's backstage, she's backstage talking to Shavante, and she is wondering if she is still a star following the Dynamite loss to Hikaru Shida. No longer women's champion, she questions what it means, and then she storms off set. So this is where this is going to be a kind of a face turn, I think, maybe for Toni Storm, but we'll see if we get a AEW women's match at All In, because I fucking well hope so. We do. Next up, quick match. We have Sepulchre with the Torpedo Clutch. Samoa Joe wins that match very quick. But this is another thing. Joe wants to battle Punk at All In. Tony Khan, sign that motherfucking matchup. Sign it! I want to see Punk versus Joe at All In. Sign it. Right. Next up, AEW Trios Championship matchup. This is the House of Black taking on Lee Johnson, Action Atari, and Darius Martin. Or Martin. Dante. Yeah, Darius Martin. For fuck's sake, I am so fucking tired. This is a fun matchup. Very high energetic matchup with Lee Johnson, Action Arakan, and Darius Martin. This is really good, entertaining, well done. During this match, at the end of this match, it is announced CMFTR are taking on House of Black for the AEW Trios titles next week. So you can kind of guess who wins the match. But oh my god, House of Black versus CMFTR? Sign me the fuck up for that one. Sign me up. I want to see that match. I've got a lot of shows to watch next week. Fuck me. I'm not going to be reviewing it. I'm not going to review it. I just want to fucking watch it. So, next up, we had Mecha Leak taking on Jay White. This was fun. This was entertaining. This was a really fun matchup, I thought. Really well done. Jay White gets the win with the Switchblade. Very good. Very entertaining. Very good. Also, Austin and Colton Dunn joined McGuinness and Nigel. Joined the commentary table again. So fucking tired. So yeah, this was fun. It was entertaining. Again, Jay White gets the win with the Switchblade. And then our main event of the night, CM Punk, and our final match. I have been watching wrestling for now 8 hours, and I am really fucking tired. CM Punk, Ricky Starks for the real world title. This was fun. This was entertaining. It was really good. This is the rubber match. This is Punk's third attempt at trying to beat Ricky Starks in the match. And hopefully this match doesn't, this feud doesn't end, because this was really good. And again, Punk is this polarizing person. I think it's really nice to see that we've got this, dynamic going on TV. It's entertaining. It's well done. It is very, very good. Punk wins with the, I think it was the GTS, I can't remember. But you know what? It was really good. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was outside to prevent the challenger from cheating, and the champion from cheating as well. This just proves that Starks is a main event guy. Like, honest to God, this, give this man a fucking, give this man a motherfucking title run. Like, legit, he is fucking great. Starts to turn heel and attack Steamboat, finally getting him some legitimate heel heat, and turning the crowd completely in Punk's favour. That was the only time it happened that night. But this is a fun matchup. It's entertaining, and if you need a new face for Collision after Punk decides to hand it up, yeah, go with Ricky Starks. So, with that being all said, it was a fun show. The main event had Jim Ross on commentary. Jim Ross is always going to be good. This was a damn good show. This was entertaining. It was really great. Collision, this is my first time watching Collision, and I see a lot of promise in this. I really do. I think this is a really good idea, and I can't wait to see. If I want to watch more of it, I think this is going to be really cool. So, with that being said, chat, it is now coming up to 11 o'clock in the morning. I have not slept in 11 hours. I'm getting some sleep because I'm fucking tired, and I have a busy day. Well, I have a busy day Monday. So, I will see you all for. I think it'll be inscription probably on Twitch. When I am back here, I am hoping to have a CWS episode. It'll either be on Monday, it'll either be Tuesday or Thursday, depending on when I get time, because I have to change my day. I can't do Wednesdays anymore with everything that's going on recently with the Twitch channel and everything. So I am hoping to have one up on Tuesday or Thursday. So with that being said, I will see you then, guys. And as always, take care, stay safe, and TTFN. Ta-ta for now.